We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come on in. Let me know where you're from. We're going to get to talking and chatting in just a moment. Um, this is my 10 a.m. live where we talk about going live with ease and confidence. Feel free to come in, ask questions, let me know where you're from, and we're going to get started in just a few moments. I am setting up my screen so that I can get to talking really quickly. I'm running behind, so I want to make sure I am here so that we can get started. Thank you all for being here. Let's see, we're going to get started over here. And as I always put, I say a little hello comment to you all. I'll let you know that I am here. We're going to get to talking and chatting in just a few minutes. And as you guys come in, feel free to come in, say hello as well. Uh, Feel free to come in. Let me know if you have questions. If you are new to my live, let me know if there's any questions that you have as well. Okay. Go ahead and give the live a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, as well as click the bell so you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post content. So that's what we're doing. I tell people all the time, this is our growth season. We are growing. We are building. And so this is your time to do it, friends. In the meantime, I am setting my screen up to start my live shortly. So thank you all who are coming. If you are here, make sure you click that like button as well, so I know you're here. And there you go. So let me know if there's any questions. I'm going to go on the TikTok side in just a moment because I want to make sure I start that live in just a moment. We're going to get over there in a second. Thank you all for coming in. If you are new to my live, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Get started in just a few minutes. Hey, how you doing, Taylor? How's everything going, friend? Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you are doing well. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for coming through. We're going to get started. I'm running late. Taylor, I'm doing good. I just woke up. You just woke up. Okay. Oh my gosh. I wish I could say I'm just waking up. Oh my gosh. What time zone are you in? Are you on the West Coast? Are you in the US? Let me know if you're in the US. I think you're West Coast. My friend from program just woke me up. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Are you and so those who are just coming in, I appreciate you joining the live. Make sure you like the live, give it a thumbs up. Also comment. Good morning, how you doing? And then click the bell to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna go over to TikTok. We're gonna talk a little bit about engagement. I'm from Canada, but I live in, what's that? Muskoka? Is that Mississauga? Where is that at? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think that's a Canadian town, isn't it? I think I've seen that before. You're in Canada, though. Welcome to the room, friend. I probably didn't spell it right. Sazawa. I'm gonna have to look it up afterwards so I can hear the pronunciation. So I can hear it. Once I hear it, I'll know it. It'll click in my head. But I'm definitely not saying it right. I don't feel like it. I have missed you. I missed you too, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go a little faster just because I'm super late. Hey there, I didn't get a notification. YouTube, do better. Do better, YouTube. Do better. I just got on. Like I was late. I was super late. I'm trying to fix my hair. I was super late. And I was chatting with my my friend. So I hit start again without realizing it. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking all things live streaming. We're going to do live streaming beginner tips. We're going to talk about how to engage on this platform as a live streamer, as a viewer, and a live host. So come in, let me know if you have questions. We're going to get started in just a moment. I'll put on my do not disturb. So come in, let me know where you're from as you come in. Let me know if you're new to the room. How you doing, Dr. Erica? How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Carolyn, how are you as well? Thank you so much for coming in as well, friend. So I always appreciate you all coming back and supporting the live. Thank you all who are coming in, joining my live. Isn't it lovely? Oh, nice. Thank you so much, Deep Creek Metal. Thank you so much. Hi, good morning from Tulsa. I said Tuscaloosa, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Good morning. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. You know what? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. Did I miss it? Oh, I might have missed it. Did I turn away? I think I did. What just happened? The screen was different over there than over here. Appreciate you both coming in. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle. You came. There's a delay. It was on my screen. Look at you, level 17. Welcome, Mix It Up with Gigi. How are you? You're here early. Mix It Up with Gigi. You said, I always get here late. Thank you so much for coming in, friend. It was very delayed, wasn't it? I was like, because I saw it on my, I just turned on the screen. I was like, oh, the gift. I said, did it pop up? But I didn't see it. I just saw it in the feed. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for the Daily Harmony and the populars. Appreciate you. I don't know what just happened. So TikTok, be nice. Let's have a nice Friday. Friday. We are here, you all. How is everyone doing? Well, so a couple things on my mind. Got to talk about. We're going to talk about the responsibility and ethics. We're going to have an ethics conversation about being a live host. Okay. So we're going to talk about that because I want to make sure as you think about this journey, we're going to talk about the know, like, and trust. I talk about it all the time. And the term actually comes from like coined from like a marketing concept and how people market their business and how they market themselves. And so we'll talk about that. You said, uh-oh. But we're going to talk about it in a way that this is a relationship. And I jokingly say, when you're coming into a room, viewers, you're coming into a whole relationship, you're coming into a threesome. You may not have signed up for a threesome, but you're in a threesome, and that threesome is between you as a viewer, TikTok, and me as a live host. So the three of us, TikTok as well, we come together. But I think that's part of it. I don't know if I'm going to go that route as much as what I want to talk about with being a live host, how you build that know, like, and trust. That's so important. Just had to know, like, you say, just had the know, like, and trust conversation over on the book in my community. Nice. That is awesome. Yeah, so it's so important. I think people, as you're building a community needs to trust you. And at the same time, this relationship has ebbs and flows to it. People will come in your room for a little bit, hang out with you for a little bit. Thank you so much. And then you may not see them. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. I appreciate you. You may not see them for months. And so what you're doing is building that rapport in a way that people can say, you know what, this is a person I'm going to listen to. This is a person I believe in. This is a person I trust. That they're going to hold what I am learning, what I'm experiencing here, as value. And so there's some people who are missing that piece, missing that element. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. And I'm gonna be in the spirit of transparency because I don't gatekeep. I tell you guys everything, especially as an agency. I want to make sure you guys. Thank you so much, Stronger. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Halaku. Hey, Halaku. As an agency, I always want to be transparent with you guys. And hey, friend. Hello. I want to make sure that at the end of the day, this, whether it's me in this platform as a creator network agency or you and your platform running your live stream, running your business, doing the things that are important to you, there is this ethics that you have to uphold in terms of how you are communicating, cultivating that relationship with your audience, how you're building that new like and trust, as well as how you are supporting others on this platform if that's something you choose to do, because all of this is about engagement. Okay. Hey, Nika Grace, I saw you flying in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you joining. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions along the way. So we're going to talk about that. I just want to say that I'm going to talk about it in a very intentional way as we have some more people come in the room. And like I said, I'm going to talk a little bit about some exam. I'll give a real life example of something I had to learn to do in the past week. So I will talk about that as well. But I want you guys to feel as if this is something you can do. It will have its moments as things are kind of as you're engaging with other people all around the world. You will have some trolls come in your room. You will have some people who have hurt feelings and some other emotional stuff going on. You'll have all that. And at the end of the day, your room is your room and you control your room. Okay? And it's up to you in terms of who you choose to engage with and who you choose to not have access to you. Okay? Yes, so true. So true. Yes. So I just want to say that let me share out my live. I haven't shared out my live as of yet. I always say I want to make sure you guys are coming in. If you guys don't mind supporting the live by sharing it out, I appreciate it. We're going to bring some more friends in the room. I want to make sure I'm answering questions, like I said. And, I think some people probably need to hear this message because sometimes, we get here and then we're like, wow, I didn't know that was going to happen. But at the same time, nobody, at the end of the day, you don't have allegiance to nobody but yourself. And if you can wake up and go to sleep at night and feel like you've done your job and you've done what you needed to do, and that's most important. So for let's say, hold on one second. So I'm putting that there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the stickers. We were talking in Nika Grace live last night. We were like, you know what? There's lives we go to. Thank you all for being here. Hey, E-Nurse, I'm gonna talk. I left you a message, friend. But yes, so how you doing, original? How you doing, friend? So at the end of the day, what was I about to say? Oh, we were talking in Nika Grace's room about the stickers. Yes, the stickers. And at some rooms you go in, you throw some stickers in, you're multitasking, you throw some stickers. Those stickers are comments. I'm just gonna say that. Those stickers help with the chat. The chat needs to chat. So we gotta have some movement there. We gotta have some movement when it comes to the likes, the tappers. So it's almost like we're a little orchestra. Everybody has a role. Somebody's gonna be the tapper. Somebody's gonna be the sticker person. Some people are gonna be asking a lot of questions. Some people are gonna be doing the watching. All of it's like a symphony. Okay, so we need everybody. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for sharing out the live and tapping. I appreciate the stickers. I appreciate all the support. So that's what this is all about. It's about engagement. True. Hey, I love that. I know. I know. It's an excellent metaphor. Yes, it is. And you said the AI. So yes, so you probably will get pegged as the person that sends stickers. She's a sticker supporter. Who did they say? Was that you, Dr. Trish? I mean, not Dr. Trish. Dr. Michelle. Was that you? Somebody it did say it was stickers. While I was doing the stickers. I was like, well, sticker streamer. What does the sticker streamer mean? And you have great stickers. Oh, you know what? Thank you. I can't take credit for my stickers. Nika Grace is the sticker production person. she is my sticker manufacturer. You said it was not me. Oh my gosh. Nika Grace is the sticker manufacturer. So she created those stickers for me. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, friend. So yes, thank you all for coming. I agree. They are. And so Nika, I don't know if she's still in the room, but okay, she is. Nika, you're here. So ChatGPT was the prompt. And do you have the paid version of Chat? And Chat created the sticker examples? I think that's what she used. I think she had a prompt she used in chat. It took her a minute, if I understood correctly, for it to kind of come back with the right color tones and block letters and stuff. And she used that, and that in turn gave us the stickers that we have today. So the concepts, I think super fans, you guys see the older stickers. I think they're in the top part. So I got to kind of go back and upgrade those stickers too. Those were the originals, and then Nika created the next batch, same concepts and terms, quite a bit of same things. We probably need to add some new stickers. We'll kind of come up with some new words for 2026, and then add those to both the fan club and the super fans as well. So it should be fun. We'll get some more stickers out. You said you have the paid version of chat. That's what I thought. I argue with chat for hours. Oh my gosh. Thank you, friend. Thank you for that. Yeah, the paid version gives you the artwork, if I'm not mistaken, gives you the design features. Yeah, so that's really good. Thank you so much for that. Well, you was the one. She created a sticker where "Don't be scared." It's the pencil, and there's a story. You guys, some of you know, heard the story about my son. He's a 5-year-old. He's in kindergarten as we speak, and his nickname is Pencils in the Microwave. So he threw a pencil in the microwave, and the fire department had to come to the school. This was week 1 of kindergarten. Week 1 was pretty rough for us, for all of us. The collective we, the teacher, me, his father, in him. we all felt it. You can do stickers when I'm paid. I have that version on my phone or Canva. Yes, definitely Canva. Yep, yes. So, teacher wasn't doing her job. I'm just gonna say that. No, not a pencil. Yes, a pencil in the microwave. So the fire department, it caused a little fire at the school. So a little smoke situation. If you have Canva or Wix website, okay, wait a minute. Designs and the agency, please holler. Oh, if you have Canva or Wix website designers in the, D Digital, she's an agency. She would be your Canva person. I don't know about the website, but she would be your Canva person. So she definitely uses Canva for a lot of her projects. I think that's what in her live she teaches it. She teaches you Canva. Um, so yeah, you said I have Wix. Okay, and OMG has Wix for you. Stronger, yes, right, yes. Good morning, Natty. Nat, how are you, friend? He caught her slipping and he slid through. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm gonna be that mama, be like, I blame the teacher. Where were you at? Where were you at? He's a kindergarten. He just left preschool. So what was you doing? Flash go. I got the flash go, guys. Let's see what TikTok says for us. Okay, this is the ice cream cone. 12 ice cream cones is the flash goal. If you guys don't mind supporting, it's one per person. One per person to meet the flash goal. Did I see Trisha T come through? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Trisha T, how you doing, friend? Um, she didn't know she needed to be guarded. I know, she didn't know she needed to put that microwave on the top shelf in her closet somewhere. I'll make you some super fan ones in the next couple weeks. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Nika. Thank you so much. Thank you all for supporting the Flash Goal. I appreciate that. Hey, friend, how you doing? How you doing? So we got 12, 10 of 12, so 2 more ice cream cones, 1 per person. If you can send an ice cream cone, I would greatly appreciate that, getting that flash goal completed. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. You guys are coming in. Thank you so much. If you don't mind coming in, sharing out the live. We achieved it. Look at there. Yay. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Not bad. Could be better. Okay. Okay. Message me. Let me see how you're doing. Okay. Can we even call it fire? I'm a get Prince Cam some representation. This is slander. Oh, we went from 56 to 52 yesterday. Moving. Oh, look at there. Nice, nice. Um, yes, it's a little bit of slander. It wasn't a fire. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing? Welcome back. It wasn't quite a fire. He did have it was a lot of smoke. It was some smoke that happened. I think she caught it in time. she caught it in time for it was a real big incident. See, not actual fire. I don't think it was actual fire, but she did get reprimanded. She wasn't that. My husband was like, "Hey, yeah, the way she handled that, she should not have had that microwave available, accessible to 5 year olds." Now, granted, he knew better. Don't get me wrong. He knew better. He shouldn't have done that. He should not have done that. But yeah, but it happened. So, um, and it's not his proudest moment. You could tell he's like, when I bring it up or say something about it, he looks at me. He's like, "Oh, okay." like you still talking about that? Hey friend, how you doing? Like, we still talking about that? Yeah, I did that. In his mind, he's 6 now. He's like, I'm 6. I don't do that no more. So yeah. But yeah, so it's not his proudest moment, but he's past it now. That was 6 months ago for him. So yeah, bringing up old stuff. I know that baby's like, oh, don't do that. You still talking about that? But yeah, so he is forever known as pencils in the microwave in the room. That's it. Do it scared. Morning, how you doing, Alex? Thank you so much for being here. You said this is his sticker. It is. This is last year's news. I know, I know. I'm gonna have to fix it. So we'll come up with something else for him. I was teasing yesterday. I was telling his sister. I had talked to her, my daughter, and I was saying, he's so smart. He loves math. He loves math, and so he uses big words. So now he calls. He'll talk about equations. He literally said the word equation yesterday. I was like, I looked. He was like, yeah, when you're doing multiplication equations. I was like, equations? What are we talking about? He's very analytical. He is. I had to do a double take. I did a double take, and I looked at his father, my husband. I was like, did he say equation? It's like, okay, that's what we're doing. So, all right. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, he does multiplication. I think sevens and eights kind of trip him up. So he can do 0 through 6 pretty easily, all the way up to 12, and tell you all the all the equations. And but when you get to 7, when you get to 6, with 8, that's when he gets to kind of working through it. He has to kind of think a little harder. So it's pretty fascinating when you think about it. It's like, wow. And I don't think the kindergarten classroom teacher knows yet, because he was like, yeah, we're counting by 20. We're doing 20s right now. We're counting up to 20. Like, literally, he knew how to count up to 20 when he was 2. And I was like, well, are y'all doing the different ways to arrive at 20? And he was like, well, yeah, not really, but yeah, kind of. He said, technically, we're not at 20 yet. We're actually at 17. I was like, really? I said, really? That's where y'all at? And so I was like, yeah, they don't understand what they have before them. Like, he's pretty smart. So rocket science in the making. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. He loves his numbers though. Everything for him is he thinks in numbers. Now you're sure he is 6 or more than like 16. I know, I know. Yeah, that threw me yesterday. How you doing, Side D? How you doing, Joel? Thank you so much for that. Come on in, friends. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Mike. I appreciate it, friend. Hey, hey, hey. How are you doing, friend? How's everything going? All right, friends. We're gonna get to chatting and talking a little bit. I was gonna talk about. So here's what I was gonna talk about in the room. Today's topic. I said today's topic. We're having like an ethics conversation. That's what this is. So think about it as ethics. So when you think about being a live stream host, um, I wanted you guys to think about, again, the relationship you're cultivating with your community. To build community, you have to build what's called the know, like, and trust. Marketing term, people kind of use that over the years. I think it was coined maybe even in the auto industry, but just recognizing that you're building this rapport. Not necessarily, it's not sales, but it really is like, okay, how do people connect with you? How do people resonate with your message? And then ultimately, how do people trust you? Okay. And so we're going to talk about this because I want us to think about, as we're growing our room, I'm going to talk about what's happened in the last week. I'm going to be transparent. Watch him create some new type of microwave that can catch on fire. that will accept the pencil in the microwave. You will now be able to put pencils in the microwave for here on out. So when you have that kindergartner that throws a pencil in the microwave, it will be fine. Hello, Jamie Lee. How you doing? That is what he's gonna do. That's gonna be his life's mission to make sure pencils can go in the microwave. um, all right, friends. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody coming through. Look at you celebrating 2026. Appreciate you, Jamie Lee. So here's what I was gonna say. So let me start with the beginning so we can kind of get past this conversation and then we'll talk, kind of unpack it a little bit. So at the end of the day, with the agency, thank you so much. 300 days. That's new. I think that one's new. I don't know if I've seen that one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Holly Q. So, in the past week, as the agency is growing, we currently have 165 creators in the agency. The numbers are going to go up and down a little bit because I think there's a few creators that have communicated that they are not going to be able to go live moving forward or didn't have the intent to go live. So that's totally fine. But 165 people is significant. And so in this agency, I always got to make sure that we are always operating in a space of integrity. Okay. I don't tell you what to do in your live. I don't tell you how to do your live. At the end of the day, though, hey, Flores, you had a good live today. Um, you said nice. That is nice. I'm excited about the numbers. We have to get more people going live, but I'm excited about the numbers. Um, so I don't tell you what to do and how to run your live. We talk about ways that you can improve it. We want to improve your performance. And at the end of the day, it's going to be important. Hello, Jenny. It's going to be important for you to grow your community and hopefully build a community that they trust you. So what you can't do in one live is say, here's what I'm doing. And then you switch it up all the time. That is not going to help you grow, first of all, but also people are going to feel like, oh, well, I came here for this and I want to have this. So you have to be, focused on your topic and making sure people are connecting and resonating with your message. And then you're building again the know, like, and trust. Girl, the best ever in Gallery Lit for third time ever. I'm dancing over here. That was a great live. I saw it. I saw it. I took a peek for a second. I didn't see how it ended, but I took a peek and you did really good. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, friend. That's what it is. You've kind of gotten the algorithm, kind of got this rhythm going. The algorithm knows what you're talking about, and you are doing it successfully, friend. That's awesome. He said, I'm proud of me too. I love it. And so, okay, so as you're building a business, you have to do the same thing. And so, I know I'm talking to a lot of people who have had businesses or been business owners quite sometimes, managers, leaders, senior. We're talking to a wider variety of folks in the room. So I get it. And I know y'all get it. Okay. So at the end of the day, when you're doing things like this, you got to make sure that your business integrity is always at the forefront. And if you have someone who is compromising that integrity, who is doing things that is not authentic, unethical, manipulative, then you gotta say no. That is not something that we do here. At least that's how I feel, and that's how I operate because I want you guys to feel safe. I want you to feel as if what I'm sharing is the best information for right now to support you. It may change because the algorithm is always changing. However, I'm here to support you and I want you to grow. So if you say one thing to me, then I'm going to say, okay, that's fine. But you can't kind of go back behind closed doors and say all this other stuff too and do all these other things to manipulate. So that is not the ethics that I stand by. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want you guys to feel safe and that people who are here in my room are also people who you can ultimately trust as well, especially if I'm vouching for them and I'm talking about here's the creators that's in the agency. So I stand by that. I strongly believe that. And at the end of the day, a lot of what I do is free support. It's free. It is. And so I want you guys to feel like you can come here and get support and know that again, hopefully you're trusting what I say. So let me catch up on comments. Soda, you said, yes, this is something I'm struggling with. I'm still trying to figure out my flow. There we go. You're talking about Flourish comment. Yes. And for someone who has very low self-esteem, which I do, this is amazing. You're so sweet. You growing, friend. That's awesome. True, and thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Example, please. Example, please. Example, please. I don't require you guys to battle. Don't require you guys to battle. That is not something we do in this agency where I have rules and requirements. Now, in the future, I will tell you if we have to change in terms of some rules, but I don't require that. And so when it comes to people engaging in that practice, we know what it means. It means that you're here, it's a form of monetization. It is also building community. It's also more exposure because you're exposing yourself to hopefully other creators, their community, they're getting to know you. So all that is part of the benefits. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, how you doing, Allison? Thank you so much for coming in. So we know that. So when you come to my live and you say, "Oh, I don't want to battle," that's fine. What you can do is sign up for a battle and have me coordinate it when you told me you don't want to battle. And so now I'm going to go back and say, "Oh, well, I thought you said you didn't want to battle." Well, no, I do need to battle. I want the money. But then you go into somebody else's live room and you say, "Hey, you guys don't have to come to my battle. Don't show up. I don't want you to throw big gifts. Or I don't want you to send me gifts. I don't know if I'm going to show up anyway." And then I message you and say, "Okay, well, if you're not going to battle, I can cancel that for you." No, I'm going to battle because I need the money. So you're manipulating. That's not right. That's not right. I don't. That is chaos. It is chaos. It is chaos. That's exactly what it is. So that's not something we can do. Um, and at the end of the day, you said, "Got it." Talk about taking out on both sides of your. Yes. And then got upset when I called her out on it. Let me start with the end of the story. I had to remove a creator from the agency. So this week was this was one of these business decisions I had to make because of the way it was being handled. I made the decision to remove somebody. That was the first time I've ever done it. How you doing, Coach Peggy? Thank you for joining. First time I've ever done it. It's not something I plan to ever have to do again. Obviously, I'm going to pay attention to the warning signs, not just for that. No, it was a laundry list of things, but I think that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. The person was disrespectful, rude. I think if we could agree that this is a complicated process. We can agree that people might be kind of trying to figure themselves out, and they're kind of one day thinking this, one day they're thinking that. We can agree that that happens. Totally agree with that. That is life. Sometimes you're like, do I want to do this? Do I kind of? I'm not sure. But what we can't do is manipulate. And we're all adults here. I would venture to say nobody's under the age of 18. I would probably say nobody in this agency is probably under the age of 30. Okay? And so at the end of the day, we could all agree that there is a way you handle yourself, handle your business, and if you're going to manipulate in any kind of way, then that's not something I can be a part of and what I will condone from an agency perspective, because I don't want you guys to now look at creators in agency as some people who are dishonest, not trustworthy, manipulating. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for it. I need to talk to you more about agency. Look at you, Dr. Erica. Okay, friend. I'll talk about it. I haven't talked about it as of in the last couple of days. So I need to kind of go a little bit deeper. We're all our own women, but we have a collective reputation. Yes, thank you for acting. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And yeah, so and it is about the reputation too. And this person was very high maintenance and problematic. So that probably made it an easier decision because it was kind of it was persistent. It had been going on. There were these moments, these incidences over time, over the last 6 months. And I was like, okay, not this person again. Not now I have to do, So it's a lot of that. And if I have to do that, then that's not what I came here for either. And so it was a decision I had to make because I was like, okay, well maybe we can kind of let this go by to the wayside. Maybe we can ignore this time. But then I was like, okay, it's going to be another one. This is not the end of it. And at the end of the day, it's probably better to deal with this now at the beginning of the year than to continue kicking this can down the road. So that's what happened this week. Manipulation says more about the person. So sad. It does. It does. It does. And so that's not the only incident, but it was multiple. Those situations aren't fun. No, it's not. It's not. And so I say this to you all because at the end of the day, I didn't message it. And so now I'm like, okay, now that's the other part of this I have to kind of think through because I want to make sure that people have relationships above and beyond. People who choose to interact with different people on this app, you have a choice, you have agency. There are probably plenty of people that are not for me that I wouldn't interact with, and I'm like, okay, all right, well, that's your choice. That's your choice. And so I don't want to influence in that way because I told you we all are influencers. We all are influencers. So I don't want to influence in that way. So that's why I didn't make a public announcement about it. But what's happened is, so here's why I made a public, and that's why I talked about eNurse earlier. What's happened is that the person has come into rooms and people have been being disrespectful and rude to people as if I don't understand the logic. I'm not going to try to understand the logic. But at the end of the day, I don't know if I've shared enough to tell people like, hey, here's some information you might need to know. You can use it how you choose to, and that's on you. And so for that reason, I feel kind of like, okay, maybe I do have a responsibility to at least let you all know so that you can make you know, a decision on your own, an informed decision. And that way you can decide how you want to navigate. If you choose to engage, if you choose to block, however, that would be your choice. It's not something that if you choose to continue to interact, that's totally fine. I have no hard feelings. I just told you I had to make a business decision. That's all this is in the best interest for the agency and everybody involved and for my sanity also. And I'm joking, but at the end of the day, just to kind of keep the peace and just make sure as I go into this next year, thank you so much. It's not personal, it's business. It is. It is. It's very much business. Okay? It's very much business. And, again, like I said, I'm not going to tolerate somebody that's being disrespectful, rude, and I'm giving my time and energy. I'm not going to tolerate somebody being dishonest and untrustworthy in a way that can compromise the reputation and integrity of the agency. So that I'm not going to do. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Thank you so much. Peace is important now more than ever. It is. It is. It is. Period. You've got to see period. Period. You shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. And so that's how I feel about it. So with that being said, I just wanted to make sure you guys, heard it from me. I'm going to, and if you're in an agency, I'm going to send an email. I'll send a message in our group chat so that you guys can know, what I'm referencing. I guess I'm going to be cautious, and not say the person's name here since we on the internet, since we out in these TikTok streets. But to that regard, when it comes to how you guys see people, just be careful. Just be mindful of what people are saying and doing. You go into different rooms, you interact with different people. Just make sure they uphold the same values you do. Just know that there are people out here that are, out to manipulate. So I feel like I missed something important. But I will look out for the email. Thanks. Yes. So with that, I just wanted to make sure I said that in like a very honest conversation. I want you guys to be careful. Coach Rhonda, did you come? Coach, so I think there are people who did miss this conversation on Sunday in our Sunday Zoom. So and I feel like that's the other reason why I was like, well, maybe I need to send an email just so that people are caught up. So some people were in the Zoom. There was like a nice amount present. For the Zoom, so it was talked about there. So this is kind of just a part 2 to a conversation that was held on Sunday. Yeah, you missed Sunday also. Okay. Yeah, so this is like a part 2 to this conversation on Sunday. So if you were in Sunday's meeting, you kind of already know what I'm talking about. You do know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't know what meeting you was in on Sunday. so yes. Definitely send email. Yeah, I will. I will. I know not everybody's in the email thread. That's the other thing. I'm just like, oh well, there's no way to capture every single person. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, integrity is everything. It is. Oh, this is about what we were discussing in the meeting. Yes, trying to say, oh, so what I said in the meeting is that was so the meeting I didn't know the process to remove people. So now the person has been removed. Okay, so that's what this is. This conversation is saying that the person has been removed, and the person has kind of reached out and had did something that was a little um, mean spirited to another creator and agency. So I don't care for that. So I guess now I feel like, oh, I need to tell you all so I make sure that everybody understands what happened, and if they are going to do something, they can make a choice to how they want to proceed with that person. One day I'll make it to the Zoom meeting. Yes, make it to the Zoom meeting, Soda. Yeah, so that's where this conversation is coming from. Good morning, how you doing, Voice Guru? So the conversation is based on Zoom meeting removal has happened. Now, now what? Not a bullying agency, kind of a bully. Yeah, kind of a bully. That's a nice way to say it. Yeah, block party. Wow, now I'm on high alert. Yeah. Yes. So yes, wow. So sad to hear. Yeah, it is. But it is what it is. You said laugh out loud, got you. Yes, yes. Yeah, you nerves, I know, friend. We don't like bullies. We don't like mean spirited people. That's not what we're doing here. We are all adult stock, so this type of behavior is childish. It is. I missed Sunday also, but I understand the business decision you had to make. Yeah. Hey Doris, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. So, and at the end of the day, I mean, all of us at some point in our career, or if you've ever been in a position where you are hiring or firing people or having to remove people, yeah, we all understand that there are people who are impacted. You know, I've never been in a situation where there's people who were like, okay, that was the best decision ever. There's always one or two people like, you know what, I'm gonna miss them. That was my work friend. That was my person. Or they were kind. They were nice. Oh, think about other aspects of how they may be feeling and impacted. And so those situations are never easy. And it's the same thing here. It didn't change for me. Like there are people who are sitting here like, wow, you know, who had maybe connected with that person. And so I recognize that part of it too. And so for that reason I'm kind of like, okay, well, again, this isn't personal, it is business. And at the same time, thank you so much. It doesn't feel good. It's not something where everybody is going to walk away and be okay with it. I'm not a part of your community, but oh, hold on one second. I missed it. It went past. Hold on. Kim, you said, but in general, are there some characteristics to watch for? Uh, yeah, I guess I would say that. Give me one second. Let me catch up on a couple comments. I'll circle back. It's sad that even as to be dealt with, but people will be people. Bless their hearts. I know, Fran. You're like, bless their heart. It's never an easy decision to make or have to deal with. We appreciate you and all your efforts. Thank you so much, Flourish. I appreciate you. Um, Things happen. That's what I was just things happen. I love it, friend. Um, it's sad either way. It is. It is. Nikki, you said always we appreciate you being so upfront with us. I try my best to. Hey, Black Lotus. Um, Black Lotus, you good? Black Lotus had like a little troll, not a troll. I don't even know troll. He was like a little sleaze ball. I don't know what was going on with him. He came up in her boxes. Yeah. Black Lotus started speaking, what was that, Spanish or Italian? Black Lotus was like, let me call somebody. She was speaking another language. Like, let me call somebody, get this man out my chat. How do I get him out there? And I'm in the box. It's like, hit the two people, click the two people. Oh, it was cute. It was cute. But she ended that live. She was like, I'm done. I don't know who you are, but you gone, I'm gone. It was Italian. I was looking for you. I was so scared. Mr. Street Top was looking for both of y'all. I was in your chat because I saw it. I saw it. He said, oh no, the trolls be trolling. I was in your chat. Julie, who is who you called, because Julie popped in. And Julie's like, she's down there in the chat. someone, somehow I had someone be accepted as a co-host yesterday. Really? The trolls are all over the place lately. Where the enigmas? Bring them. The enigmas, come on now. Automatically. Wow. You could turn off that feature. You could turn off that feature. So, in light of what happened to Black Lotus yesterday, I didn't even press anything. He just appeared. Yeah, so you turn off that feature. I'm going to assume um, the screen had it popped up on the screen where he may have requested the co-host, or you might have hit the button by accident. Sometimes that happens if you're sliding on there and it has request as a co-host. Um, Need new goal. Okay, thank you so much. You know what? I'm so lazy now. I'm so used to that thing automatically populating, and I'm thinking that it's gonna do it on its own, and it didn't do it. Okay, so thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm online with a new follower last night, and she wants to go live, but afraid. I was telling her, "Hey, Charlie, look at you, Charlie. Look at you, friend. You out there coaching the folks to go live. I love it. I love it, friend." I'm looking down on my iPod when it happened. I looked up and he was there. Oh, yeah, that's it. It might have popped up on your screen, and within those, what is it, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds at most, that timer's going off, and then it accepted. I think it resets after a while. Okay, gotcha. Kim, your question about people to watch out for. I mean, this kind of goes back to Black Lotus situation. There are people, just in general. So I think the person I'm talking about removing was the person who got removed from the agency was somebody who um, you could tell if a person is constantly like asking questions, spamming your chat, everything is an urgency. So for me, this person was in my inbox a lot. This person was in my chat a lot. This person would kind of do the same thing in other rooms too. You kind of got this sense that it was high, just high maintenance, high need. I think that might be a warning sign. I think that's what I was saying. That might be a warning sign for me. Um, so that not necessarily doing. I think it was just the fact that they were always something going on, something in most cases wrong. So I have the people who are in my inbox saying, "Thank you for this. I appreciate that." So those are great people. I have a person on occasion that will send a question, ask a question. It's totally fine. But people are focused on their live stream. But this person, for me, was constantly changing their topic, constantly asking for time, constantly in my chat saying, "Here's what I'm gonna do next. Here's what I'm gonna do." Constantly complaining about feeling like other people was doing what they was doing. It was like you got at some point you just gotta focus and pay attention to what you're doing and stop all the other stuff. It's distracting. It was just strange. So there was a lot of that happening too. So and then you have people who are like rude and slick, and this person was kind of creepy. I speak all my language, even got when I get upset, I'm so no, you weren't gullible. I was just nervous. I had to end my life. Yeah, yeah, I know. I think you were. I think he was just slick. He was just being super slick. You said you did a great job. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Mean spirit laced by kindness. Yeah, jealousy, pettiness, complaining. Yeah, it was all of that. Yes, I bet they were complaining a lot. They were. Yeah. Told her that she should just come on your live so that she can learn. Yes, absolutely. Send your friend. How you doing, Ghost Adventure? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Black Lotus, I don't think you were gullible. I just think at the end of the day, he was just slick. He was just being slimy, just strange and overall. Um, so yeah. Um, in a supportive group like LA, it really stands out when someone acts that way, that like that. Yes, it does stand out. You can see it. I can't tolerate a complaining, everybody is copying me kind of person. I know, and let me be very frank with all of y'all. We're on the internet. We are on the internet. Okay, so you don't have any any thing that you can say people are copying because you're on the internet. Everybody can see what you're doing. We're on the internet, okay? So for somebody to make that claim, you almost have to be like, there's something wrong with this person to think that they're feeling like they're being copied in any kind of way, because we are on the internet, okay? Yes, that part. So like that should have been the red flag. That should have been a red. Like we on the internet. What? You don't own nothing here. Matter of fact, your live you don't even own because TikTok owns this. This is their rights. So if they want to take clips of your live and use it, they absolutely could because this is their property. You don't own it. There's nothing about this app you own, and you're on the internet. So anybody can peek in and see you from the For You page, or they can tap on what you in your live and screen record and do whatever they want to do. You on the internet. Okay? So stop it. Just stop it. Don't do that. Nothing is yours, and you don't have rights to it. And you might have found it from somebody the other day or just 5 minutes ago because you on the internet. So stop that. Don't do that. But I digress. So yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Nika. I think it was my Angela that said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for the rescue. Thank you so much for watching. I was trying my best, like Lotus. I was like, click the two people, but it's all good, friend. You're so fine. I'm happy you had somebody to reach out to, and yeah, just end the live when that happens. Yeah, yes, that part. Yeah. So I think that's what I would say to that. You just got to be careful. There's a lot of people in here that come to this space and they're looking for connection and they're really genuine, great people. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And at the end of the day, those type of people, you can engage with, you can help them, you can support them. But then there's some people who are really, really taking advantage of people, and that I don't care for. I called today one. You so funny. Why not be flattered? I know that's true. You say, oh, Cap. Unless you got the impersonators. I don't stand impersonators. But yes, that part. All you own is your thoughts. But when you share them, they are out there for the world. You are absolutely right, Dr. Erica. That's it. That's it. So yeah, it's that's it. Yeah. So, and you're on the internet. So you share your thoughts on the internet. That's it. Okay. So just know that that's the case. And as you decide to engage and share your thoughts, just know you can write it in a diary. You can make a little voice memo for yourself, or you can come and go live and share them on the internet. So, how you doing, Kathy? Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate you. Good morning, Leanne. Google shares the same info with all of us. Exactly. I'm mostly aggravated when you even had to deal with this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, friend. So at the end of the day, I don't. And so, like I said, I was torn. This is, jobs and corporations always do the big announcements on Fridays. So this is Friday. This is our Friday announcement. They smile on your face, come all the time. They come to take your place. Oh, Lord. Did you go backstab us? Did you throw out the Temptation lyrics on us? Oh my gosh. Hey, Janelle, how are you, friend? Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, pals, you are a old soul. Look at you. What did I walk into? Rena. So yeah, so we got our Friday announcement. Leanne, I was just sharing with you all. I did officially remove a creator from the agency. So she really is. And that's what I was sharing. And like I said, the reason why I shared this news is because the creator has been reaching out to people and was kind of rude and bully like in a situation. So for that reason, I think it's important for me to at least share with you all the backstory or share some context of what's happening, so that you guys can make a decision on how you want to proceed. You can make a decision on what you want to do and engaging with that person. Hey, at the end of the day, I don't control your lives. I don't control your behaviors. I don't do any of that. I don't even ask requirements at this point of your time. So at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. But, you know, I made a decision that was a business decision for the entire agency. And I want you guys to know that you can feel support. I'm not trying to bring people in here that is not going to go against the integrity of what we're trying to build here. I don't want to tarnish the reputation of the agency or any of the creators in it. So for that reason, I made the decision. Like, this person is a lot of high maintenance. Their behaviors is not what I want to uphold, as well as at the end of the day, I think it's best to nip it in the bud now and not go all for the next 6 months, because I wouldn't renew the contract anyway. For the next 6 months to have to manage this person, I don't want to have to do that. So I made the choice to remove them. Yeah. I can only imagine your Zooms. Oh, our Zooms. They're pretty low key. They're not that bad. This agency is protected. You can't stand here like that. Stay in here like that. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, morning. How you doing, Maria? Thank you so much for being here, Marie. Yes. Hold on one second. I'm catching up on some comments. I must have missed a few. Let's see. Original, you said someone needs to teach a social media etiquette class for the socially challenged people out here. I know. I know. I know. Wait, she out here trying to do PR and spin the situation? I think so. I think so, potentially. Undercover bully. Yes, I think so. Possibly. Or yeah, trying to be rude and mean. I guess. I'm not sure all the details, but I think they were trying to be rude and mean. Hey, morning, beautiful. Thank you so much. How you doing, friends? I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you all who are coming in and supporting the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions. If you know, you know. Yeah, it's possible that they're trying to do that, Palicu. But at the end of the day, again, that person got the block party for me. Where's Ermi? Ermi, where's her little thing? She was like, her Ermi has something in. She's like, hold out your hand. Let me hand you this block. So, if you ever in her room, it is hilarious when she does that. She is so funny. She's like, hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. Let me hand you this block. so, so you know exactly what you're about to get. But yeah, so that's what happened. I'm good. I went live again, but it was all crickets and some uncomfortable and so uncomfortable. Stayed 35 minutes. 35 minutes is good. Crickets is normal. The uncomfortableness is also normal in the beginning. So just keep going though. A couple things. Make sure, did you share out your live? Did you do a live event? Did you do a post about it? Did you do all the things? Let me know, how did that work? Did that help? Yes. Yes, catch this. Just be blocked and blessed. Yes. Keep going. Let them go. Order a block. I know. Order a block. Yes. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And like I said, I didn't say the name here, and I'm not going to say the name. Like I said, if you were at Sunday's meeting, you know the name because I said the name in the meeting. But at the end of the day, that's how that was the first time I had to do it. I would talk to my husband. He was so funny. He was like, "Hey, you don't know how to do that?" I was like, "No, I don't know how to do it. I never did." He's like, "You need to know how to do it. This ain't gonna be your first. This ain't gonna be the first time. It ain't gonna be the last. So, ma'am, figure that out quick." I was like, "Oh, okay, figure it out." So, y'all heard his deep direct voice. I was like, "Yeah, I guess I'll figure it out." So yeah, I should have known that 6 months ago. But yeah. But that wasn't the mindset I had and what I was trying to do here. So I didn't do any of those things. Marie, you're gonna do it now. So yeah, definitely promote your live. Thank you so much, Richard Sun Sunflower. Appreciate your friend. But yeah, so imagine many people on this app that can come kind and support and allow others to what's the PFG? Was that was that an acronym? A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Yes, husband is blunt and right. He is. He is. But I'm wondering what to say. Just talk about my topic as if someone is listening. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What you want to do though is know the keywords for your topic. So I would tell you to go on the search screen just as a starter. Go on the search screen and search your topic and see who is searching for what other search terms pop up for that topic, because those are other types of searches that are happening. And then you want to talk about in your live, do content based on that topic, so that people hopefully who are already your followers, well, they will come to and just say, hey, I'm starting a new series, I'm gonna be talking about it in my live, come join me. We're gonna be talking about XYZ topic. Join me at your time. So promoting your live, do a series, keep talking about it, keep promoting it. Your content should align with your topic for your live stream. When you have those two working in concert, you'll see a little bit more visibility. You'll see more people showing up. Yeah. I was just about to ask what hubby said. I know he was happy to coach you through this. Yes. They always want to tell you what to do. He said it's a you said oh, okay. I was like, is that an acronym? Thank you, Fred. Yes, Mr. Doug, you so funny. Oh my gosh. Coach Jesse, you funny. Yes. Um, you said I need to promote. Yes, you definitely want to promote your live. Okay, got it. Yep, on it. There you go, friend. Let's work that strategy for, over the next week. Like every day. You wake up, you do a post. Some people say, Halleck, what do you say about this? I can't remember. Some people say engage with your topic before you go live, like other content, hearting people's top looking for other content on your live, on your topic. I'm sorry, other content on your topic. Go in the chat, put the word for that live topic. Make sure you put that in there. Heart the live. Heart some other people's comments too, and do that engagement for about 15 minutes before you go live. Now, do it before you go live and before you post content. I think Halleck, you say do it afterwards too. I think that's what your approach is. Like you should be doing that before and after, or if nothing else, I think Halleck says after, so that the algorithm knows what's going on. Those words, you're writing the words, you're in your algorithm, in the comments and stuff, and you're engaging in that way, and that helps to kind of prime your live stream too. So that's a strategy that people use. Unfortunately, I have done it inconsistently. I haven't been consistent with it. And the times I do it, I notice a difference. I will say that. I do notice a little bit of a difference in terms of engagement. I do it after posting. Never tried in live though. Yes, yeah. So that helps right before you go live too. Yeah. It's supposedly all of it is part of getting the algorithm. But yeah, posting as well. I heard that too. Yep. Yeah, I haven't been consistent with it, but I will honestly say I think it helps. I do think it helps, and I just got to make sure I make that part of my practice on a daily basis. But I do believe it helps because it's giving you that visibility. Me too. Yeah. So just that could be another strategy. It takes time. Don't get me wrong. You're now dedicating about 15 minutes, and when I do my meeting notes for the agency, when I do my recap notes, I keep that in there. You guys know section 3 is about that engagement, and I keep that in there as a way to say engage with your topic. Make sure you're doing the content side and you're doing that engagement as much as you're doing just pressing the go live button. Yeah, consistency matters too. Yeah, you need to let the algorithm know what your topic is all about, and ideally, that's what you're seeing in your For You feed. Maybe you're following people with your topic, so you're seeing that in your following feed. So your topic is always at the forefront of your algorithm. Are you saying to find a live that is the same as yours or similar for your topic? No, I wasn't saying live. I was saying what I was saying is the content engagement before you go live. That's what I was saying. But you could find a live that is in your topic, on your topic, and that's a great engagement for people who are in that live because they're interested in that topic, which is your topic, and you want to connect with some of those people too. So, um, and obviously you want to do it in an authentic way. You don't want to make it seem like you're poaching and stuff like that, but really that's your community. Those are people who have a similar interest, just like the people in their comments is your community because those people have a similar interest. They're interested in that topic. It's the topic you talk about. So you want those people to come to your page and your engagement too. Yeah. So, oh yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I was talking about the content side. So the live stream, yeah, good, yeah, yeah. So you definitely want that. I respond to messages on the other post. On I respond to messages on the other post. Yes, you should. I try to do that, and I'm careful not to overstep. Yes, yeah. And honestly, you don't have to be like, come to my live and do all this stuff. Yeah, you can just say, hey, welcome. You know, um, this is a great topic or something like that. Yeah, you don't have to be like, oh, I talk about the same thing. Come to my live. But you really could say I'm connecting. There's people all the time who talk about stuff and they come over here and I'm fine with it. You just you just share value. That's it. That's it. And here's my thought about it. Okay. I always say there are a billion people on this app. Okay. And so at the end of the day, there's room for all of us. There's no one way you can do this, this TikTok thing. There's not one person that's doing it the right way and the only way. There's more than enough for us to all come together, learn, grow, and share. Etiquette is the key. Yes, it's being polite about it, not poaching or anything like that. But at the end of the day, if you are feeling a certain way of somebody coming to your room, you can hand them a block. You can block them. You can block them. Or you can say, hey, well, welcome to my live. Maybe we can collaborate. It would be great to hear your approach and then my approach too. Bring your room, I bring my room. Simple like a man. This is a good, that is good. I never thought of that. Yeah. 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 So at the end of the day, there's enough of us around. There's enough of us doing this. And not everybody is for everybody. Okay. So my approach to talking about TikTok and strategies and tips and stuff, y'all may enjoy somebody else approach to talking about this too. There's enough of us around. People are attracted to personalities as well. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. So there's a mindset coach always looking at my content, but her doing that way actually helped me. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they're bringing people to your page too. Yeah. So I don't take offense to it. There's a lot of people who are doing TikTok coaching, TikTok tips, helping people to go live and helping you, especially beginner tips and stuff. There's so many people out here that's doing this. And at the end of the day, we know there's ample agencies out there. Probably not enough, but there are enough. I mean, there are agencies out there. And so people have choices, people have options, and then they're going to gravitate to the person that they connect with the most, which is totally fine. Yep. We like who we like. Yep, that's it. That's it. We like who we like. And at the end of the day, don't feel insecure. Don't feel, a certain way about it. Now, I know there's people like, I know Flora, she's had to deal with um, like theft. Like people were actually taking her customers and sending them links to purchase things. And so that's unethical. That is sleazy. That is thief. They're a thief. They're stealing. And so in that way, that's wrong. That's dead wrong. But when it comes to, coming into your live and, people are supporting each other, you're building community, you're engaging, you're chatting, you're saying things, you want to be careful. You definitely want to be careful because, people will come in and they will try to undermine what you're saying. That you shouldn't do. That's unethical too. You shouldn't undermine anyone. That's not right. That's not fair. If the live host honestly is asking questions of the chat and you're able to give an answer, give an answer. Engage in that way. But just know that there are people who feel a certain way about it. Yes, this helps because it feels like I see so many are already talking about grief online. Oh, let me tell you something. That is great, Marie, that you're seeing that. Let me say something. You're doing something right. Thank you so much. I see y'all. Thank you so much, friends. There's etiquette. You're my fave. Oh, help me so much. You're welcome. Let me say something. You're doing something right because your algorithm is showing you your topic. And that's kind of the head game that the algorithm plays with you a little bit because you think everybody's doing my topic. I only see my people. I only see people who are like these great coaches. I only see these people who are talking about this topic. And that's all the content I see. Like literally, you're thinking like your topic's the only topic being discussed. That is not the case. So what's happening is that you got your algorithm right. Now, I know it feels awkward because you're like, all I see is people doing what I do. And is there space for me? Is there room for me? It is. It is. But you've done it right. So that's what you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see your topic. You're supposed to feel that way. Okay, I'm just starting to see more of my people. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is a mind game. It is. It's so funny. I was tickled. I told you guys a couple weeks ago, Trisha T, you in the room. I'm about to talk about you, friend. Trisha T sent me this sweet potato with cheese stuffed in it. And she's like, she got the internet on the chokehold. TikTok, all they talking about is this. And I was like, I ain't seen this. I don't know what she talking about. I don't know what she talking about. I ain't never seen no cheese and no sweet potato. But she's a cook. She cooks, so she sees all the culinary content. So yes, her feed it's everywhere. My feed, I ain't seen it. I don't know what she's talking about. And so she said that I was just so tickled, and then she finally sent it to me, and now my feed has all that. They had it all in there for about a week. The sweet potato content because I had searched it, I had looked at it, and because I engaged in it, TikTok said, "Oh, okay, you want to see this too? Let me show you some more people eating a sweet potato with cheese in it." But again, that's how the algorithm works. You literally think that this is what everybody sees, and you have these videos that have like 1 million+ views and all this other stuff. And now, granted, their video did get crossed other people's content too, but it just hadn't got to mine. So, Peaches in the hey Peaches, how you doing, friend? Courtney is my girl. She is in love with food. Yeah, she is. Thank you for the follow. Peaches, you so funny. You said boom boom Peaches in the room. Girl, you have a whole announcement. I need to come up with that. What did I tell Nika yesterday? I now forward my TikTok to the Fab Lab. Okay. I was in Nika's room. I said, since the AI is listening to us, I'm gonna do what Peaches just did. We was teasing talking about we gonna come in and say, hey Nika, this is your favorite TikTok creator coach. Man, it's like, oh, the creator coach. We're gonna have the algorithm knowing our fan club heading. So that's how you can fix it, Haliku, if you're still in the room, so it won't think you're a Harry Potter fan. You can say, hey, I'm for the 92%. Welcome. I'm in the room. You said you're too cute. Thank you so much, Peaches. But yeah, that I mean, seriously, we have to try to trick this algorithm so it knows exactly who we are and what we talk about. And so that's going to be so important. But when it comes to your content, you want to make sure that you tell the algorithm all the time. You laugh at Coach Rhonda. I know. Seriously, we got to tell this algorithm what we talking about. Who was yesterday? Pals. Pals came into my room. She sent this picture to me. I'm going to show it to you guys in a second. You said, not a newbie. That's what it's thinking for you. Hey, Purple Energy. How are you, friend? He said, oh, nice, your grief guide has arrived. Don't do it in my algorithm. It's like, I'm about to tease for a second. Let me show you what Pal sent me. Hey, Clinty, how are you? Greetings, beautiful, bold, and brilliant Black women of the 92%. You said, oh, sorry, I'm joking, Marie. Everybody about to start doing it. Hey, how you doing, Clinty? Oh my gosh, Halleck, that's what you're gonna do. You got to repeat it a couple times, Halleck, so it knows. So here's what happened. So I didn't see Charlene. I don't see her. I have zero clue about all this. You got this, friend. So Pals was in my live yesterday. Charlene had co-host for it. Wasn't a co-host. She was a guest. I don't think she was a co-host. She was actually a guest. Hello, 92%ers. Your fave thought leader in Black. You said we need theme songs. I'm at a 3. What's that mean? What? Oh, that's the level of engagement. Let me talk about that so we know how to engage. So you are growing. You're still growing. You're still growing. It goes to 50. So that's why I said you're still growing. He said, "Oh Lord, job 16,792 announce your arrival." Harry Potter fan. Don't do the Harry. See, the algorithm gonna say you're a Harry Potter fan. You're being so sweet, and I am. You're so fine. Let's see. Okay, let me go here. Let's see. In the building. I love it. Peaches, you started this all up with your announcement. You said, boom, boom, Peaches in the room. Let's see. Um, so, really quickly, let me show you. So, Pals was in my room yesterday. She said, Doc, I saw this. So, this was yesterday. Let me flip the camera so you guys can read it. And it says, Room Bachelorettes co-host teaches tips for creator engagement. Asked to have your insights analyzed in the live. So it threw me off by saying room bachelorettes. I'm like, what is that about? Well, well, what had happened was, and it said co-host. She wasn't a co-host. Charlene came in my box yesterday. Well, the day before yesterday, and she was talking about her incident where somebody came in her room and she couldn't get them out, and they were there as a co-host and she couldn't get them out of her boxes, I think. Or maybe there was a guest also. She had her boxes lit and they were automatically inviting up into her boxes. So she didn't know what was happening. Virtual Hawaii, how are you, Fred? How are you doing? Good to see you, Fred. And so she couldn't get them out of her box and she was trying to figure out what was going on. And so she was talking about her wedding planning topic, and she was saying what the topic was about. She had us laughing about this incident. Couldn't get the man down on her box. And it happened a few times. So, long story short, she must have had the auto accept invites on. When people would come in, they would automatically get accepted. She had to turn that off. So we were talking about that. Well, apparently the AI is listening. I'm telling you guys, it's listening. So when Pals, thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Thank you, Coach Jesse. So when Pals came in my room, she said, "Hey, did you ever see this?" And this is before she actually came. It says tap to watch, so she's not in the room yet, but it's actually giving her a summary of, like, it was actually yesterday, of the day before conversation. So my room, we don't talk about wedding planning here. We don't talk about stuff like that. So I'm like, what in the world? So it pulled up the conversation when Charlene was talking. That's what it did. So the AI is listening. So the last couple of days we've been talking about your live stream, the AI, how it's being more sophisticated. It's up here in the fan club. We know they have the AI summary there. We did the AI wall art, wallpapers yesterday. So the AI is listening to everything you do. So just know you're training this algorithm. You're training it to understand your topic and how. Thank you all for coming in. How you doing, Zia? Appreciate your greetings. Thank you for the shares. Thank you everybody coming into the live. I appreciate all the support. You're going to need to actively train the algorithm. Okay, and you're gonna have to work harder because it's now pervasive. It's everywhere. It's everywhere in what you're doing. So you got to pay attention to what you're saying, how you're talking about your topic. Engaged. Yes, AI is invasive. It is. It has become a little bit more invasive. But just recognize that you got to work with it. You got to work with it. There's from a content perspective, there's another feature. I should show you guys this. I'm still trying to figure it out, but there's another feature that TikTok has, and so let me show you real quick. It's called the Smart Split. Anybody know about the Smart Split? Too shy? You don't go live, Peaches? Is it still 10K to monetize over 1 minute videos? That's the creator rewards video. Rewards program. Creator rewards program is where you can get invited to be a participant in it. So you have to have 100K views every 30 days in your videos, and it's 10K followers. So that combination needs to happen before you can become eligible. So you already have to have like viral worthy content, or content where you've gotten 100,000 views over the course of 30 days and 10K followers or more before you can be invited. So, and then, I've heard mixed feelings about it. The Creator Rewards programs pay nothing. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was about to say. I heard mixed feelings about it. They're saying it's not worth your time and effort. I ultimately just start going live. That's gonna be where you monetize at, and then make sure your content aligns with your topic you're talking about, and how you are ultimately engaging with your community and building community. So get the 10K followers or more. Not enough people to tell Boom Boom come in to my house. All love. Look at you, friend. Focus on love and refining your content. That's it. Yep, that's it. I was about to say Smart Split. There's this new feature. I don't know if you guys saw that. TikTok Studio. Hey Gracie, how you doing, Gracie? Gracie is in Australia, y'all. So Gracie, what time of day is it there right now? Is it nighttime for you? I went live and felt crazy talking to myself. Ironically, the internet went out where I was. Oh, okay. In the beginning, it is a little nerve wracking. It is. But so what we're doing in this month of January is that we as an agency, we're going live every day. That live, we're trying to get used to it. We're trying to get accustomed to what we're saying. We're trying to build community. We're trying to make sure that the algorithm knows our message. We're being very intentional in our live stream. So we're trying to go live every single day for that reason. And then hopefully by the end of this, you get better, you get stronger, you feel more confident. Help me build up my confidence. Yep, that's it. That's it. You're oh, it's 3:37 a.m. Go where is that? Who's 3:37? That's what it is in Australia. Where are you at? Peaches, where are you at? Are you in the US? Australia has has multiple time zones. Oh, does it? Okay, yes. You're in Australia too, Peaches. Where you at? Wait a minute, where you at? You and Peaches? Guess what? Australia? Oh, Long Beach, California. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Natty Nat. Appreciate you, friend. Um, Whenever I have the screen flipped, it's harder to blow. um, well, welcome to the live, Peaches. I appreciate you being here, friend. So really quickly, I was going to talk real quick about Smart Split. If you have TikTok Studio, I'm not TikTok on your laptop. So this is for my laptop folks. So TikTok Live, so Live Studio. I'm not. No, let me say that. TikTok download on your laptop. Okay. When you go to that screen, when you go to that screen, there's an area that says more. Click more, and it takes you to TikTok Studio, not Live Studio, TikTok Studio. How do you build up your confidence? Oh, that's a question. Let me finish this comment real quick, and I'm gonna circle back to confidence. So let me circle back to that in just 1 second. So on your desktop or your laptop, TikTok Studio is under more. When you click it, I want you to click. You'll see it on the desktop version. I want you to click the feature. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys real quick. So this is my desktop version of TikTok. I'm in my TikTok account. You'll see my little Dr. Lisa symbol over there. You're gonna click this more. I wonder if it's gonna do it. And then it has this feature here. It's called Smart Split. Okay, they have that new feature. The reason I'm showing you this is that you can upload one of your video. TikTok Studio has an app, right? It does have an app. This is only available on the desktop. To get to this is only on the desktop or the laptop. So you only can do it on the computer base. You can't do this on the app right now. They haven't made it available for mobile. Is this different from the TikTok Studio app? It is the desktop version of it. It is the app, but they don't have the Smart Split in here as of yet. It's only in the desktop version. Okay, so when you go to this, it allows you to take your video. You said, wow, I use my laptop and phone. Yeah, it allows you to take your video. I would say take the without the watermark. So if you're someone who has a video that is in the edit phase, or maybe you did a video clip, um, take it and it will allow you to create shorter videos of that. So it's very much what Leanne, are you in the room still? Very much what Leanne was talking about in our Zoom a few weeks back when she was talking about she cuts up her content. So maybe she has a longer form video, but she then will make it seven, yep, how she'll make it 7-second clips and some smaller clips. This actually does it for you. Okay. I just wanted to point that out because I played with it yesterday and I used a video that had done really well for me, but it had already had the watermarks and stuff on it. So I couldn't reuse it because I think it would have gotten flagged for unoriginal. So I didn't post it, but I was really impressed by the way it clipped it up because I was like, oh, I would use that. It clipped it up nicely. Not for the Mac, right? I don't know. I'm going to assume yes, only because all I'm doing is I'm on my TikTok. I'm on my TikTok account. This is my TikTok account for my desktop. So if you can get TikTok on your Mac, you just need to go scroll down to the more section, go to TikTok Studio, and all I did, I'm on the TikTok Studio, and all I did was click the plus sign, and it brought me to this screen. So, so they're working around with an AI feature for it to take your videos and make them smaller clips. So this is a beta version of this feature. So I was going to play around with it. I'm going to take that video because I think I have the video where it doesn't have the watermark on it. I have to look and see, but I think I have the video. So I'm going to take it and see if I can upload it and see if it works in this way. So, but I just thought I'd point that out because I just came across that yesterday. I was like, let me look and see what they're talking about. I was like, okay. And I did like the way it clipped it up, but you had to play around with it a little bit, but for the most part, it was pretty much a easy, put your video in, you set the parameters that you're looking for to do 30-second clips. I hope it's good because I'm excited. Look at you. Let me know how it goes. Like I said, I used a video that was on my page already, and you know how when you use video on your page, it had my clips where it had that at and my username on it, that message that said, that at symbol. So I was like, oh, well, that means that I can't use it. Can I? I don't know. I mean, obviously it's my page, but still, I was like, will it flag it for unoriginal? So I was like, well, maybe I need to do it where I'm not pulling it directly from my page. I'm pulling a video draft or video from my camera roll and then let it split up that video. And then I can maybe add a title to it and some other, it'll upload it with the captions for you. You can put the captions on it too. It'll do the captions for you. I don't think it'll give you your text on your hook, your text on screen or something like that. If you want to add that, I think it'll take it directly to upload on your page. So that part I didn't do. So I didn't finish the steps, but I was pretty impressed with it. So I just wanted to show that to you all. So yeah. So take a look at it, see if you have it. I'm not guaranteeing everybody has it because I said it seems like it's a beta test. So I'm not sure if it's going to be on everyone's page, but it is out there. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like display your window screen on TikTok Live. Let me see. You're asking Coach Rock. Yeah, so see if that works for you all. Let me know if there's any questions about that. So, Peaches, you asked the question about confidence. Confidence. What the confidence as a live host, confidence on the screen, confidence of engaging your audience. What did you mean by confidence? Let me know. And you said you're shy, and boom, boom, Peaches in the room. What would you talk about? what's your live topic? What's your live topic, friend? Hey, Vibe Wellness Woman, how you doing, friend? How's everything going? Hey Don, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining all that are coming into our room. I appreciate you, Sheila. Thank you for joining. Welcome back, friend. How you doing? You were live yesterday too. I think you were doing a voice chat. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Love Diversified. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming through. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support. Let me know if there's questions. I think, Peaches, are you still here? I just want to make sure I answer that question. And Marie, let me know if you're still here, because I think you had the question about the blue boxes and what does that mean. I was going to explain the engagement boxes. I think you were asking that. So thank you all for coming in. We are talking all things going live. So feel free to, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So Lee Ann, okay, you guys are talking. I missed the new feature you were talking about. So that was called Smart Split. It's under if you so it's only available on the computer. So you have to be on your TikTok account on your computer. So log into your computer, your laptop, and then when you go into your TikTok account, if you scroll down, there's an area that's called More. That's where you get the more options, more I think Live Studios under there, some other stuff is there too. But under More at the very top is TikTok Studio. So that's what you want. You're getting to TikTok Studio. So once you click TikTok Studio, you're gonna click your upload symbol, that upload area, and then that's gonna take you to an area where you can have the option to hopefully try the beta version of Smart Split. That's what it's called. And basically it's splitting up your video up to 60 seconds. I think that's the max. I'm not sure. But it's like a 60-second video. It would clip it to shorter clips for that video. And you can use those clips and post on your page. Also, how do you change the goals? I have trouble changing my goals doing the live yesterday. You know what I learned about the goals? Dr. Michelle had this problem. So what I believe is happening is that there's a little pencil. That pencil is not easy to touch. So it's not registering people touching it quite easily. So people are like, you're gonna have to press hard and make sure you get right to the pencil area to edit your live goal. I think that's what's happening is the actual pencil. So let me show you because this account has it. So I'll show you real quick. And so if we're here, I'm gonna hit my live goal. So it goes up here and you have these two products. He used to have three. What happened to my third one? Nika, you said that happened the other day where only two showed up. I had three at one point. So this thing is clearly glitchy. But this pencil here is what I'm talking about. There. You have to press it really hard. You can add it. Okay. So if I'm going to change that to peppers. And then you can customize it. Okay. At the bottom it says add goal. Okay, let me see. Oh, add gift. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, now I have three. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So it's this pencil here is super sensitive. It doesn't touch easily. There we go. So I had to press down, and then you can customize it. Let me know if you got that. Yes, it's hard to press when my phone is in the holder. Yes, it's that pencil. That pencil acts funny. So that's what you're pressing. Is anyone having problems with TikTok not giving you all your points after you give a number of gifts? Oh, really? I don't think I've heard that one yet. I can only do one still. I'm not special enough. Hey, Flourish. I ain't special enough neither. I'm just saying. Not on this account. This account, it just gave me the one. I'm not special enough. So this one has three. The shop page does. Check your other accounts. Maybe your fairy godmother, fairy plant godmother. Maybe that has it. But yeah, this account, I don't have it either. You said me too. Does your Fab Lab, your shop page have it? What happened to me when I was in the short? That happened to me when I was in the short stuff room live last night. Really? You didn't get all your points? You said nope, not special. I don't know, friend. But yeah, this one. Okay, how do I do one battle with agency people? Where do I make the request? We need to come up with a better request process. If there is somebody in the agency that would like to battle, I mean, typically it starts in here because it might be somebody who says, "Hey, I want to battle with you. I'll do it." So when are you trying to battle? Thigh wellness. When are you trying to battle? I think the best way to say it, you could do it in school and make a request there. But if you're trying to do outside the agency, you can request with me. Yeah. So um, I need to do that for the month of January because I think someone's trying to do a battle for their birthday. So I want to make sure I get that coordinated on one of our January birthdays. And so Sunday, if possible. I do know, I think she's trying to battle tonight, maybe. Kim Love Jones. I think she's trying to battle um, as well. So I need to connect Kim Love Jones. Nika, weren't you gonna try to battle her? Did that not happen? Let me know if that did not happen. Flourish, what time on Sunday? Okay, wellness. Okay, see, there's Flourish. Flourish is saying, so wellness, Flourish, y'all connect. Y'all connect. What time on Sunday? I think y'all do two different time zones though. And Flourish, you trying to do I think she's different time zones and nighttime. Nighttime versus daytime might be the issue. So but yeah, definitely see if you guys can coordinate something. Okay. When it comes to if you're gonna try outside the agency, let me know because I want to make sure I have at least 24 to 48, well, 48 to 72 hours notice. Anybody else, let me know as well. Let's see. I might have time because football will still be on. We will be distracted. Thank you for your help. You're welcome, friend. You are so welcome. Let's see. And so yeah, you gotta do it when they're distracted. What about 4 p.m. Pacific time? Okay, 4 p.m. is 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Glow with me. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. All right. It's still too early for February. Yes, yes, it's still too early for February. I mean, yeah, I would say give it one more week, maybe like mid-January. Then we can kind of make sure that's on people's radar because the group is all still focused on January dates. So I could see them trying to do unless you're doing like the first week of February. So it might be still too early for that. 4 p.m. Is what time? Eastern. 7. I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern in most cases. I think so. 3 hours. Yeah. Hello. How you doing, Michelle? Appreciate you coming through, friend. Still waiting to hear. I'm gonna get on her today. Ooh, am I gonna get her? I may get her. Let me see. I may get her. She is. She got like. She had a different topic we had to talk about this week. So I got her earlier in the week, but she was on. We were dealing with some other issues. Um, so I'm gonna get her. Let me double check. I'll be back. Get back to you on this. Okay. Um, let's see. Let me see. Michelle. All right. So, I think that's pretty much it. Who is going live today? Let me know if there was other questions. Like I said, I was going to circle back to engagement, but I know we had a few people join that was asking about the blue boxes. So I was gonna talk about that real quick. We talked about making sure you go to the content page, engage with content, try to prime the algorithm to know what you're talking about. You can engage in other lives. You can engage um, in other live hosts, or I'm sorry, content creators' content, and connect with people in the chat as well. Because the goal is to get a little bit more visibility to your live. Going live daily. You said I apply Miss Pac-Man. Oh, you play Miss Pac-Man? Is that what you do? Glow with me. Love that. Yeah, the gaming lives are really good too. The guessing games, all that stuff. We have, yes, play. I am live between 10 a.m. and again at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Nice. And so, and you're going live today. I was supposed to say, is that today? Yes, today. So you're going to do 2 today. Okay, awesome, awesome. Um, Anybody, who else is going live? Who else is going live? So we were talking about content engagement. We were talking about your live stream. Let me know who else is going live. If you are still trying to figure this thing out, let me know that as well. So I do have a Creator Network agency. So many of you are in the agency. So let me know if you have questions. I have 2 questions. Okay, let's see. Does being a co-host count as a live? Yes. Co-host, not a guest. So yesterday when you came up in my box, you were a guest. The infinity rings, those interlocking rings, is the co-host feature. So if you're a co-host, you are live. You have to start off in your room. You got to press your go live button. You get data. You get the analytics. You get the recordings. All that. So you do get that as a co-host. Um, as a live host, I'm sorry, as a guest, you do not. So as a guest, you do not get any of that, and it does not count for your live stream. Okay. So question two: how are you chosen to be a moderator, and what is the purpose? Oh, well, the person in your room, or the live host, whoever owns that room, would have to click your, really quickly, they could click your photo, and there's three lines. When you guys pick up your profile, click your profile, you should see these three lines in the corner. Oh, I don't know if you guys see it. I think I see it as a live host. So you'll see it as a live host. There's three dots, I'm sorry, three dots in the corner. You can add that person as a moderator from the profile. And so you can add that person as a moderator. There's also the three dots in this corner. You click that and you can scroll down to the moderator option. And you can add that person to become a moderator. Add a list of people to become a moderator. To get to that, you actually have to go to settings. I'm sorry. You go to settings and then you scroll down to moderators. Okay. So, what's the purpose? The purpose is, as your room is rooming and growing and stuff, you can have that person support you in terms of pinning comments. So, like your question here, what's the purpose? I'm going to click your words and I'm going to pin your comment. Your moderators can do that for you. You could also pick moderators from like your family or people you know. You could pick moderators from your community, people in the room that are helping to support your live stream, and you can click their name and make them a moderator. Um, your super fans, if you want to make them a moderator. And so the purpose is for them to be another set of eyes, for them to help the flow of your room, to pin comments for you, to engage with the chat by telling the chat to tap, share, like. They may share your live schedule. They're engaging because they are actually a part of the community. Chosen, thank you so much. And so the goal is like for you to identify some people to support your live stream. Okay, so that's the purpose and the goal. Tina, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. The other thing I will say about moderators is that, and I always say this, pick people you can trust. People, we talked about the know, like, and trust. That's how we start this conversation. But also pick people who will create positive energy and support your live stream. And then recognize that um, they aren't the live hosts. So you really do need to engage in your chat. You still should be commenting back, or if they pin a comment, you see it, you engage fully. Maybe you read their bio. Maybe you do a little bit more to learn about the person. But again, the moderator should not replace your role of engaging in your chat. Sunshine Report is live in 15 minutes. Topic: how Black women protect our spirits when the world is violent. Ooh. All right, I see you, Holly Q. You like, look here, we going there. We are going there. Someone just informed me that I am a moderator for her live. What and why? He's like, I didn't do nothing. You can remove trolls. You can block people. You can mute them. Yes. Thank you, Lynn. Level 10. How are you, friend? I rhymed all that, didn't I? Help you with the trolls. Yes, yes. Charlie just said that. Yep, help you with the trolls. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I just met her in these streets. Did you really? You have trusting eyes. You have some trusting eyes. She's like, I need her as my moderator. She gonna give him the business. Doing well. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Lynn. Yes. Celebrating 2026. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have moderators. I try to stay in my chat right now. I think if time goes on and I continue to go live and the room gets to rooming and things are growing and people are engaging and all the things are happening, I may need a moderator. But I like being in the chat. I like answering your questions. I like the engagement. It gives me something to do with my hands because I go up and down the screen. So all that works for me. How do you block bots or suspect people that follow you? Oh, nice. Um, that's not your friend that you're not friends with. Okay. So yeah, I got you, Tracy. So Tracy, here's what you're gonna do. So we were in this live here, and so a couple things. I'm actually gonna start the live. So we're actually live right now. Okay, so this is the other page. And so as you have people who are coming in and engaging, I'm just gonna tap the screen a little bit. And so, hey, what's that? Dawn, thank you so much. Diane, thank you so much for being here. So here, really quickly, I was showing you here. This person's here. You see those three dots? You can mute, you can block, you can report. Okay? So I'm not following that person. I couldn't add them as a mod. So if that person had followed me and they clearly wasn't staying, and like, again, since they are not engaging, newer account, there's not much to show here. But if they said a word, if somebody came in and said hello, I could click their words also. So any words that are in the chat that are part of their words that they wrote out, that screen that pops up also has that mute, block, and report option. Okay, so that's how you would do it. All right. Let me know if somebody comes in and messages. I'll show you how to do it real time. But yeah, that's how you do it. And again, you can always. I tell you guys all the time, your room is your room. Okay. And so if somebody is disrespecting you, being inappropriate, spamming the chat, you have every right to remove them and block them and report them. Do whatever you want to do. You have every right. So if they put words in there, I would say just make sure that you mute the words because that takes it off the screen. It's not something that people will come in later and see. So if you touch the words, you can mute them. Hey Eugene, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Hey Dr. Nicole. So yeah, you can mute, block, and report them. Yeah. So that's how you would do it. And pretty much in that order. So make sure you click mute so you can remove any of their words, and then block and report. Block sends them out of the room. Mute, they stay. Report offers a little bit more consequences. Hello, how you doing, Mishi? Is that it? Yeah. So, all right, friends. Thank you so much. We had some good engagement in the room. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if there's any questions. Thank you all for the follows. I see you guys 75K follows. So we got some folks going live. MJ, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for coming back, friend. Hopefully, sorry, I sent the invite by accident. Sorry. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you all for being here. I watched your live for 200 minutes. Wow, Tracy, look at you, Rattler Nation. Every time I see that FAMU in there. Welcome. Oh, thank you, MJ, for that daily heart. Me appreciate you, friend. All right, friends. So let me know if there's questions. Any last minute questions? Charlene, did I answer your question? Danielle, how are you? Hello. Sorry I missed you. I'll be back at 4. I'll be back at 4. See you with the green and orange. I'll be back at 4 o'clock. So I appreciate you all coming in. So at 4 o'clock, we'll talk a little bit more. I started this live by saying sometimes you got to have those honest conversations, the know, like, and trust. So I think we're going to be good. We're going to be good, y'all. We're going to be good. Yes, I know I was confused. No problem. You know what? If you don't want to be a person's moderator, can you stop yourself from being a moderator? Hey, Daniel, thank you so much. I wonder, can you, Nika, can you stop yourself from being a moderator? Who in the room know the answer to that? I'm back. Okay, you'll come back at 4. Okay, perfect. Yeah, who, anybody know the answer there? You can just not moderate, I guess. You're like, I ain't moderating. I ain't gonna touch nothing. I don't care how many times you ask me. Flourish, Flourish like, my mods are gonna do this, you all. She's in her live. She's like, mods, come on. They're gonna pin you. The mods be pinning. Mods gonna look for your hearts. And you're like, I ain't looking for nothing. I ain't doing it. So yes, you can do that, Charlene. You cannot not moderate. I would just let the person know that I'm not comfortable doing it. Yes, that's it. There should be a way to decline. It should be a way to decline it. We'll say I'm not available. Yeah, it should be. I don't, like I said, I don't know. But to your point, you can say, I don't feel comfortable moderating. Unfortunately, I don't know if you should rely on me to be able to moderate for you. If you do need me and I'm in the room, I'll definitely support as I'm in the room. Yeah. So Nika is so funny. I was in her room. She made me a moderator, and she put up a poll. You could do a poll where it pops up here, and I clicked it, and it took me into the editing version of that poll. I wasn't able to answer as a viewer, and so I clicked it, and I hit decline, and I ended the poll. So I didn't mean to end the poll, but I ended the poll. Yep, I'm there to tap the screen, madam. Yes, that's it. You said I'm just tapping. I ain't doing all the extra work. But I didn't know I was going to end the poll by declining. I just assumed. I don't know what I was assuming. I think I knew. Well, I told her I ended it, but the screen said it actually. It told her, like, Dr. Lisa, I think my name, Launcher Income, ended your poll. So, yeah, you might want to train your moderators. You just, but no, so if you want to become a moderator, I think it is something you can say, thank you so much, friend. Something you can say you'll do on occasion, or if you want to say, you know what, I'm just there to support. I'm not gonna be good at moderating. And Charlene, you're just starting your TikTok journey, so don't take on too much. Your live journey. Now, if I'm going to get some ropes or something, then maybe. People do support their mods in that way. They'll come to your live and throw something at you. Yeah, that happens. That happens quite a bit. People should have the common courtesy to ask you first before electing you as a moderator. I agree with that. I agree. Yeah. You said I'm kidding. Nope. We gonna do it. Hey, something. How you doing? Something you can use. How you doing, friend? It's a commitment, which is challenging if you are trying to grow yourself. Yes, that is very true. Yeah. Yeah. In just terms of, when you think about if the person, I almost feel like if you're going to select a moderator, do you want to pick a person that is obviously shown that they're showing up at your room on a regular basis? Like if they're a high level for your fan club, somebody that you can kind of say, okay, this is a person who's coming here most days that I'm live. And I can hopefully rely and depend on them to help with moderating while they're in the experience. But you never know what people's intentions are. I am in her room daily, but I hear you, Charlene. Thank you for that daily heartbeat, friend. I hear you. You're like, no, I ain't doing all that. I'm just here to tap. I'm here to tap, send some stickers, and that's it. Maybe a comment every now and then with my sticker. Get my daily heartbeat, and then I'm gone. But no, that's good though. Yeah, you got to set some boundaries if that's not what you're there for. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. Yes. Thank you for the populace. I appreciate you. Something you can use. Have you gone live yet? Have you gone live with just level 11? You out in these streets, almost 10, almost 100 followers. Put a comment in. Let's see if you can get your last three to get to 100 before the while you're in the room. So let me know if there's any other questions, friends. Quentin, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if there's any other questions. We're gonna jet off. So I go live today at 4. So I'll be back at 4 we'll talk. I'll probably do a little recap of how I started this conversation. I may try to play around with the whole smart split. I might try to play around with that so I have um, some content to post about that too. Not yet. Plan to go live this weekend. Okay, nice. So this is something you can use, and she just started going live. I mean, just started her her account. I think you were under 50, maybe 60 when she came a few days ago. So she's been going around and engaging and connecting with folks. Level 4 in the room, level 11 for her blue box level, and she has 97 followers. And so practical home style, health, and tech recommendations with lifestyles in between. Love that. So she is looking to grow, friends. So you have a new person you guys can connect with. No, so yeah, okay. So definitely connect with her if you choose to. Okay. All right, friends. Um, what else was I gonna say? So a few people going live, and then I'll be back at 4. If you haven't claimed your points, points is for the fan club. You want to get those points because that's how you level up in the room. You'll see where you can click that and level up as well. All right. And I will be back at 4. So I'm gonna catch you guys all later. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for supporting this tough conversation, but you know it'll get better. We'll get better, y'all. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate all the support that's happened. And I will check you all guys back at 4. Take care. Bye bye.